Jake Paul's new opponent has been revealed, a complete nobody, Ryan Borland. Now, this guy has been a pro boxer since 2013, has 19 belts, 17 wins, 6 knockouts, 2 losses, and has been knocked out once. So obviously this guy has a lot of experience, but has not been active at all, as Ryan Borland has had only 1 fight in 6 years, and that was back in 2022. Now Jake Paul is going to keep on losing a lot of fights because nobody wants to see Jake Paul fight complete nobodies. Jake Paul is known for fighting influencers and for fighting famous retired fighters. Now Jake Paul, although he's going to keep on losing a lot of fights, he's going to keep on gaining respect, because even though there are complete nobodies, there are real fighters with a lot of experience in the game.
Now, here's the thing with Jake Paul's opponent, and that is that he's a very good opponent for Jake Paul, so that's why this fight makes sense. But most people will not like this fight happening only because they consider Ryan as a nobody in the world of social media and in the world of boxing, because he is. So when looking at how this fight is going to look on paper and how many eyes are going to be on this fight and how much money this fight can produce, it definitely doesn't look too good in that aspect. But at the same time, this fight is not made with the intention of making numbers and being a memorable fight. But when looking at this fight from an open mind, you will actually realize that this is Jake Paul's hardest fight to this day. But most will say that it was Tommy Fury because he was a young and active boxer, but then some will say that he should have stuck to fighting retired MMA fighters, because not only was it entertaining to watch and it did numbers, but also because they were actually putting up a fight. But that's actually not true, because when you look at the stats and when you see it on paper, this is actually Jake Paul's hardest fight. So in the end, obviously this fight is not what the people wanted, but when looking at it from a point of view that involves Jake Paul wanting to become a world champion at some point, this fight does make the most sense out of all of his fights.